Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm sorry. That could have been a less weird start. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? No, Arthur, that is my drink. That is my drink. You've got stuff all over the desk. Came to say hi and has immediately left. Hello, Swift Kitten. Hello, Paul. Hello. Hello. Literally, Stew. It's your first time being the first. Ah, you weren't the first. You were very close, though. Hello, Charlie. Hello again. Hello, Graham. I'm alright, thank you. You're eating homemade macaroni, Christina. Very nice. I have not had a macaroni. Wait. You mean like homemade macaroni cheese, or do you mean you've made macaroni pasta? You didn't see the chat history. It's okay. Also, Swift Kitten and literally Nustew. What would you like me to call you? Hi, TJ. Also, your question is if they've made the pasta themselves. Yeah, you've made macaroni cheese. I was going to say making macaroni pasta is impressive. Pasta isn't the easiest thing to make. Well, I mean, it can be. But macaroni would have been a fun one. I'm alright, thank you, Michael. Yeah. I'm alright. Still waking up, it feels like. But nice to hear you off already, Graham. You just came here to say hi. You need to sleep now. No worries, TJ. Thank you for stopping by. You literally don't know that's your name can't be decided. Maybe Matthew. That's your real name. It's up to you. We call whatever you'd like. If Matthew is easier, I can try to remember that. Yeah, I haven't had macaroni cheese in a while. It's Beth. Just haven't had a chance to be here in a while. Okay. Sorry, I forget names. There's a lot of people to remember now. I sometimes need reminders. Hello, Breadstick. Nice name. You'd like a macaroni cheese. Yeah, what do you have instead of cheese in macaroni? Boris Bun, hello. Been asking people if they've done the sock challenge. Well, I don't do challenges, so no. Blasting through the nutritional yeast. Just blasting the nutrition. I don't know what that is, but okay. Hey, Rosh. I identify as male. You would have pasta. Yeah. Pasta. I haven't done pasta in a while. I make some pasta tonight, actually. I think we've got some bits that would work well in a pasta. I like free, just like making pasta up as I go along. Just put some pasta on to boil, and then just make up something. Some veg, make up some sauce. See where we go. Where am I from? I am from Britain. You blend silken tofu, salt and spices, mustard, nutritional yeast, and some starchy water. Yeah, you eat very differently from me. My eating feels very basic by comparison. Do I like pizza? I love pizza. I made pizza. There's pictures of the pizza I made in the Discord. Hello, Isabel. O'Mahony. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Rosh, no, I didn't check out the songs. Been busy. I've had so much going on. You subbed, thank you. My YouTube notifications are not working. It's very annoying. I don't know how to fix it. There are some days where some of the notifications come through, but never all of the notifications, and I don't know how to fix it. It's not the only thing that's not coming through. I realized that the Twitch hype trains and stuff like that, which should be coming through, aren't coming through. So, yeah, gonna have to figure that out. You're having pinza tonight. What is that? In an effort to get through whatever ingredients you need, clear out the fridge. Okay. Always one. Please do it today. I might do. We'll see. Let me just sort this out. Okie doke. Getting all the spam right at the start of the stream. That's good. Just get it over and done with. Just getting rid of all the spam. Okay, who's my favorite singer? It's a good question. I don't know. Specifically, my favorite singer, as in like solo singer or singer as part of a band. Can I say hi to Alice? No, I can't. I'm sorry, Sienna. Can't do that. I stole your toast. What a name. You discovered it on your Italy tour. Pinza. I'm gonna have to look this up. Pinza. Oh, like flatbread. Flatbread pizza. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so it's similar. It's similar to flatbread pizza. It's technically Roman flatbread. I might have to make some of this. I used to make flatbread pizza all of the time. It's very easy and yeah, very easy, very quick. Eating as much food and gelato as possible in whatever city you're in. That's the dream. That is the dream. Any singing. Well, I really like the range on Sam, whatever his name is, in Architects in their new album. The singer for Sleep Token is very unique, I feel. I don't know that either of those would be like the singer that I like the most. Maybe either the singer from Five Finger Death Punch or the singer from Beasts in Black. Their range is incredible. Yeah, I'd say Beasts in Black, their singer. You enjoy making your own pizza from scratch, but feeling lazy, you can buy it pre-made off the shelf. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. No, I won't listen to other songs on the stream, Rosh. Just my music. A quick tomato base and blast the ingredients. Yeah, well, so it's the same with the pizza. So when I'm feeling lazy, I'll just do the dough in the bread maker, and it's literally bung all the ingredients in it, and then wait a couple of hours, and then some blitzed tomatoes and whatever sauce you want to put. Like, it takes 2 seconds to make the pizza. You went through the whole Sleep Token back catalogue doing chores. Nice. Do I get Wicked Whims? Nope. No mods, no CC, no cheats. For a second, you thought you were Ian from Smosh. Thank you, Rosetta. It's my favourite holiday that I've been on. New Orleans. New Orleans? New Orleans? New Orleans? New Orleans? Depending who we asked while we were in New Orleans, depended how they pronounced it. And I never quite got the grasp of what most people were saying. But yeah, that was a really good holiday. I went there over French Quarter Fest and did touristy stuff for the first couple of days, and then met some people who lived there and spent a few of the evenings just going out and doing like all the random hidden stuff that you don't know unless you live there. And that was great. Incredible food, incredible music. The culture is just so wildly different to here. Absolutely insane. One of those things that always jars, but in a good way. No, not jars. It always puts me on the back foot a little bit. I'm sure Paul has this. Excuse me. But so we did a kind of bar crawl equivalent on one of the nights. And we just went to a bunch of, what do they call them? They have a specific word for them. Like dive bars, right? We went to a bunch of dive bars. Hi, Jip. I'm all right, thank you. How are you? So we just went to a bunch of dive bars that were like local dive bars, so they were out of the way, so there were no tourists. And opening a tab just is always weird to me. But how friendly strangers are. So over here, if you sit down and you're having a drink, even if you're having a drink at the bar in the UK, it's unusual for people to talk to you. And if it is, it's like the most basic small talk, and then it's like, okay, I'd like my space now. Even though you're at a bar, you're at a bar to talk to people usually, right? But in the States, nope. In the States, every bar we went down to, bartender was talking to us, the staff were talking to us, random other people would just come and sit down and chat with us. And not in a UK way of, I'm going to force myself in on this conversation. Just they would sit down and have a drink and be like, hey, how's your evening going? We'd be like, yeah, not too bad. And then they'd be like, oh, I can't help but over here you were talking about this. And then they'd just be really casually chatting with us. And it was wild. It was just, that's a Brit. Always crazy. And I've been to bars in other countries, and I have only ever had that experience in the States. That just random strangers talking to you. What part of the UK do I live? I live in Leeds. Chris, you weren't aware it was uncommon when you were in college going to bars for the entire bar to pitch in money for you to make. Interesting. No, I don't play Roblox. I play Sims. I chat and I play Sims. Hello, Victor. How are you doing today? But yeah, it was really cool. And obviously the culture is different state to state, and I just really got on with the people in New Orleans. It was really nice. You need to leave. No worries, Isabel. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, it was really cool. Met a lot of really nice people. And yeah, their relationship with alcohol is interesting in New Orleans. Yeah. For a country where you don't start drinking till 21, you have a very interesting alcohol culture. Oh, thank you for the GG. You're going well. I'm glad you're doing well, Victor. What have you been up to so far this week? I'm aware that we're midweek for most people, even though we're just starting my work week. But yeah, that was really cool. That was probably my favorite holiday. Got to see a lot of really cool live music. Got to eat a lot of seafood, a lot of Cajun food, which is one of my favorite types of food. And yeah, I met some really nice people. It was really cool. Hello, Ice.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you, Sally. How you doing today? Good grief. Ooh, I need to remember to breathe. But yeah, that was a really good holiday. Where do I want to go next on holiday is the question, and that I can't make up my mind. I want to tour more of Scotland, because I have family there and I'm from there. I tend to go to where my family is, and I've not done a huge amount of the other cities, so it'd be really nice to explore more of that, particularly the Highlands, because you tend to only really go to the Highlands if you're exploring the Highlands. It's like a bit hard for Brits to understand. I'm sure Paul will understand, of just like from Norway, just random places out in the middle of nowhere you tend not to go to unless it's on your way to something, or you specifically, there's like a specific thing there, like it's just in the middle of nowhere, right? But so I'm touring some of that with my family at some point this year, and then I'm hoping to do maybe a little road trip with my dad's, and we're hoping, if I do that, that I will still stream while I do that, which is part of why we're trying to figure out how to stream on the go. But yeah, so Scotland. I also really want to go to Italy because I've never been to Italy. So I'd really like to do Naples, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure about Venice. And Japan. Absolutely want to go to Japan, but there's too much I want to do in Japan, and I'm not healthy enough right now. Have I ever had a feeling where you know you're going to get in trouble? Oh yeah. Yeah. Who hasn't? You'd love to go to Thailand. I mean, honestly, I would happily go to pretty much anywhere, but my health is bad at the moment, so I need to like prioritize where I can go and not feel like I'm wasting a trip. So if I went to Japan like next week, I'm going to be absolutely dead by day 2, so I would just waste the trip. So what's the point? And yeah, I mean, there are some places where you want to go with people, or you want to go somewhere where you know people, right? So I really want to go back to Paris, but there's specific like areas that I want to do, and I think I'd need to go because I know people. There's also like a friend of a friend who's in the south of France, so maybe visiting them to kind of see some of the south of France would be nice. You'd love to go to Greece. That's a good point. I've never actually been to Greece. I've been to a few of the Greek islands, but that's the extent of it. How long have I played Sims? This time round, I've been playing Sims for about 2 months. Paris alone. Yeah. Go back to Paris for the coffee. They do good coffee in Paris. And pastries. Coffee and pastries. Monaco is meh, really? I thought it'd be excellent. My day's been alright, thank you, P1. How has yours been? I feel like I missed some chat. I feel like I saw some chat that was like, I'll come back to that one, and then I spaced. Oh yeah, Paul, you're always preaching about Japan, but you think tourists are making it worse than it used to be. Yeah, so I think for me, for Japan, it's less the things that most people want to go to. So like I would do Tokyo for sure. But actually I've got more interest in like seeing the countryside and stuff. Again, I don't know how much of these holidays I will actually do if I don't know people. Or have someone to go with who has already been in those places, you know? Just original full packs. No, I'm slowly acquiring packs for Sims. Very slowly. You're going to Russia this summer. Ooh, that's exciting. What are you going to Russia for? Or what are you going to Russia? English. So for Monaco, a lot of walking, a lot of hills everywhere is overpriced for the sake of it. Not much in the formal activities. That's fair enough. P1, you're amazing because Yeah, I mean, just trying to get people in trouble is not always the way forward. But I'm glad that you feel things are going well. The place is built on a hillside. Accommodation is hideously expensive. When you were there for work, people would often walk up to 100 to 300 steps to get to their cheap accommodation on the hillside. Yeah, so I've heard similar things about Brazil. So I've heard Brazil is really nice, but that a lot of the cheaper accommodation... I'm trying to get this the right way around because I don't want to misrepresent it. But I think what I remember being told was Brazil is really nice, but a lot of the cheap accommodation is further up the hill, and that being up the hill is safe, being in the city is safe, but walking from up the hill to the city isn't always safe. So it's generally recommended to, if you're going to stay up there, to like be driven into the city. Oh wow, that's intense, Paul. Eleanor, your boyfriend lives in Moscow, so you'll visit him. Oh, that's really nice. And you've never been. I'll be exciting. First time to a new country is always exciting. Nerve-wracking, admittedly, but exciting. That's fair enough, P1. Go look after yourself. Yeah, Japan would be nice. It's also the kind of thing where if you plan sufficiently, you can just get a group of you to go at the same time and all meet there and do some stuff as a group. I've known people to do that with lots of places in Europe, particularly. You were just walking around the shops, Christ the Redeemer, alone, and you were told that it was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is like, it's the hill. Devins? You see, I have a SoundCloud. Do I make music? Yep, all of this music is my music. I'm in the process of getting it all publicly released again. Under my name, because it's all under different artist names at the moment. I actually finally got a response from support yesterday, the day before. So hopefully that's the sign that it's starting to move now. But unless something dramatic happens, if they agreed to help me do it immediately right this second, it would be somewhere in the region of 2 weeks for the old music to get taken down. It would then be somewhere in the region of 2 to 3 weeks for the new music to be public. So from the moment that they agree to sort it, it will be somewhere in the region of 4 to 6 weeks before my music is public. Which has been frustrating because this started 2 months ago, so it should have all been public by now. And yet here we are. You really want to go to Oman? Really? Well, what particularly tempts you to Oman? It's why you like Japan. Safe, cheap, friendly people. The only problem is the tourists. The only problem with countries are other people. It's like Da Vinci. Okay. You make music too. Nice. Amen. Oh, just what I was saying. Yeah. Like, I really like going to gigs. I just wish that other people weren't there. But also, you want a crowd, but you just don't want other people. You just want a miscellaneous crowd of not people. Yeah. Do you remember, Paul, we had a conversation about how dreadful British crowds are, and they're just like nodding along to the music, and that is it. I saw a whole TikTok taking the mick out of modern metal audiences doing exactly that. It's really funny. Hey Amelia, how you doing today? Imagine being in your dream country with your 10 favorite people. See, this is the thing. You just want a big house. Have I gone to Glastonbury? No, I have been to no festivals. That's not true. I've been to no festivals as an adult. I was going to download either the year I got sick or the year after I got sick. When I got ME, so this was like a while ago. So I would have been like 15 at the time, and I was going to go to download. Maybe I was 16. Maybe I was 16. But yeah, had to pull out anyway. Very sad. And then, yep, just straight up not well enough really for it now. The summer you're going to Croatia. Oh, that's awesome. Matthew. One sec. Scrolled up too fast. Depends a lot if 3 people get a job in the same month. Fair enough. You've been to Glastonbury. Oh, nice. How was Glastonbury? Do I play any games? Yeah, I play Sims. We'll be playing Sims at worst in 20 minutes. If anyone in the chat is the person that stands there with their phone out the whole time. I know. Have I drank? Bloodstock is a good festival if you like metal. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to go to a metal festival, I'd go to Download for sure. I had family that lived near. Croatia was nice from the brief time you spent there. You would also recommend Slovenia. Oh, really? How come? I do not play Roblox. I'm alright, thank you, Amelia. Not too bad, not too bad. What was I going to respond to? Oh yeah, the phones thing. So like when I go to gigs, there's some times where like one of my favorite songs is going to come on, or I know that like there's going to be a particular bit of the light display, as was the case at Sleep Token, that like I know they're about to do the cage thing because I'd seen it on social media. So I recorded that, but it's not for me. That was because I wanted to send it to someone else to show that I was there. But it's literally like phone up for about 10 seconds. And again, I put my phone like just enough that it can see, but like head height to me. So I'm not getting in anybody's way. Getting in my way, if anything. But then it's like, I'm recording what's happening, but I'm watching what's happening. The thing that I don't get, and I know loads of people do it, is they'll have their phones out, right? They'll have their phone out to record the gig, but the gig is there in front of them, and they're watching it through their phone. And I'm like, you've paid good money to come and then look at it in your phone. Like, if any of you were that person, why? Why would you not just watch the gig? If you just want to watch it on your phone, why pay to go to the gig? I don't understand. You'll be back in a bit. No worries, PC. P1. Have you ever had a lucid dream? A couple of times, yeah. Not hugely lucid. Do I like drum and bass? Some. Yeah, exactly, Paul. You just like, you capture little moments to remember it by, but certainly not just watching the whole gig through your phone. Bloodstock is cheaper. We had Amon Amarth. Nice. Megadeth, Behemoth. Okay, so it's a slightly different kind of metal. But that does sound good. I've heard of Bloodstock. I've never looked into it. Everybody wants to be the first person to upload that unstable. Yeah. For sure. Why do I look like AI? My camera is too good. My camera is like a fairly common camera, I think, for this sort of stuff. You finally did your cafe. Nice. What's it for? Is this pre-recorded? You're not seeing these comments you're replying to. I am streaming on multiple platforms. I am streaming on multiple platforms, Bradley. I'm currently reading chat from the other 2 platforms. My multi-stream chat is not working correctly. So I am having to read different chat windows. In theory, it should all be together in one window, and it keeps breaking. I think we had one stream in the past 2 months where it was working correctly. It's, yeah, ridiculous. Would you be interested in reviewing your music on YouTube? Potentially after a stream, I might check it out. Certainly not on stream. You got your ticket last year for less than 200. Nice. Hello, Catherine. Yock. Do I remember you? I'm not sure. Do I have Insta? I do. I have all of the socials. You can find my link tree on my profile. Oh no, let's not go to 1. I'm going to go and test up all on 2. Just push you off 2. But yes, I have Instagram. I don't really use Instagram though. You are Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Yeah. Yeah. I am interested to see. I'm not going to say what the trend is, but I am interested to see if the trend that has been happening for the past 2 weeks happens today, even after I changed my stream time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Catherine, this is a family-friendly channel, so not the place to talk about it. And yes, Yock, please watch your language. You can't believe Cos had no idea you swap crates. To be fair, the game does a really terrible job of explaining the minigames. I'm so excited to get back working on Peeps though. For real. Yeah. I think when we get to that point, I'm going to dedicate a day a week to working on it, because I'm going to have to redraw every single item. That is not an exaggeration. Every item in Peeps is going to need to be redrawn for the new update. So that's going to be a while, because there's over 600 of them. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. A lot. I think a couple of them will be removed, probably. And I'll have to figure out how I'm going to handle that, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. Yeah, some of the items I can't really say. I don't want to say too much because it's spoilers, but some of the items will be redundant is all I need to say. So I won't need to redraw everything because some of them won't need to be added. But I will also make more as we're doing it, so. Your shopping bag. Actually, that's a good point. The weapons might be the one thing that don't need redrawing. Or not all of them anyway. Hello, Sleek. How are you? Hello, Mohammed. Considering how popular a name Mohammed is, we have fairly few Mohammeds here. No, I'm alright. Hassan. Hi. Yeah. I'm excited to get back to Sims today, though, to get this house built. We got it into a really nice state yesterday. I don't know how many of you were here yesterday, but we made the shell of the house without doing any of the interior. So we'll be purely doing interiors today, which will be nice. Yeah, there's a reason why far more than any other platform, I don't read all of the YouTube comments out loud. Yep. Yeah, we definitely need to increase the number of mods on YouTube for sure. It does feel nice to catch my beard and the preview on the stream. and it's like slowly growing back in. It's nice to see. But yeah, cool. So it seems that chat has largely calmed down for today. So that's okay. So I say we just crack on and we play some Sims. It's not always going to be the full 50 minutes, which is fine. Do I have VR? I do not have VR. No. 2 reasons. 1, it's very expensive. And 2, oh yeah. Can anybody remember from the last stream how much money we had? Because I need to explain why I suddenly have more money. I think we had 15,000. Does anyone... Yeah, 15,000. Okay, appealing to my Simmer friends out there, do any of you know if there is a cheat to remove money? Because I was trying to sort out putting the house on the gallery, and it accidentally added all the funds from the other household, including the value of the house, to Elsie. And I could really do with just getting rid of all that money. Sorry, I'll catch up and chat in a second. Type money. Okay, so you're gonna have to walk me through how I do this. Type money. Can you tell me what the... And it's like something... I guessed it first time. Good job, me. Testing cheats. I've misspelled cheats. Testing cheats. Oh, I've put it twice. Do I need to put like on? Testing cheats on. Cheats are enabled. Money and then the amount. So you reckon it was 15,000? We'll just set it to exactly 15,000. That's close enough. And then testing cheats off. Okay, I think using cheats to fix my rookie mistake is fine. We're not making the game easier. I know technically we're not using cheats, but I think this is acceptable. Hi Mona, how you doing today? Cute Shift C. I like that, Mad. But thank you, Maxi, Alina, Mad. Thank you, everyone, for the help. Mad Boy follow, thank you very much. This is Sims. But yeah, so I was trying to upload the previous house to the gallery, which was an absolute disaster. Because what I've ended up with is obviously a bunch of money coming to Elsie. The other family is now not in any household. There is trash and cakes and stuff all over the plot. But because nobody lives there, we can't get rid of them. Oh, it was a disaster. So I'm just going to have to sort that another time because I absolutely butchered that. But yeah, so that's why we had a bunch of extra money. Why are you only with 7? It varies on the time frame. Varies on, yeah, it fluctuates on the stream. Plus I'm trying a different time today. Okay. Let us continue with our build. Bye, Rush. You can't see the stream from yesterday. That's curious. Let's start with the kitchen. I feel like the kitchen's going to be the most problematic of the items. So we're trying to aim for modern, but where possible, not too expensive, which is the challenge. Okay. I mean, you could also have the kitchen upstairs. The kitchen doesn't necessarily have to be downstairs. But we'll start with this. Yeah. Counter's going to be in front of the window. That's going to look rubbish. Or maybe we just get rid of the middle window, because that's what we've got on the other side, right? I think that's acceptable. Can I put on some music? I have some music. I had 13,817. I need to remove. Okay. Thank you. Testing cheats on. Oh. So I've spent, let's call it 900. So you said, so I need like 12,900-ish. Money, 12,900. Grand, thank you. Yeah, so that's just because I messed up the maths. I messed it up. Am I in the UK? I'm indeed. Am I new to Sims? I've been playing for about 2 months. Yeah, and we are building... I've lost track. We're building a new house. Excuse me. But we've been playing for a while. This is our 7th generation of this household. I am trying to avoid using too many different packs in the hope that this will be suitable for putting on the gallery. I think the green was nicer, you know, bit of contrast. Just don't really know what to do with this now. Black counter with green things looks a little odd. No red. I play Sims. I chat and I play Sims. That's what I stream. Queenie, do white. Am I enjoying Sims? Oh, very much. My plan was to keep playing Sims until I was bored with Sims and then figure out what to play next. As it currently stands, I don't see me getting bored with Sims for a very long time. Okay, so if we go for a dishwasher, then we have the surface free. So I think that gives us everything we need, right? So we can just leave that as is. We could do with a waste receptacle. Probably could have said that less strangely. But where would be the fun? No, I'm gonna put it behind. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to see it when you come through the front door. Oh, speaking of, we should put a rug down by the front door. For sure. The white with the green is nice. Yeah, I think it works okay. A little bit of contrast. A sink. Do we need a sink? If we have the dishwasher, do we still need the sink? Oh, Baby Simmer. Yeah, I mean, I played a lot of Sims 3. But yeah, I'm new to Sims 4. You can select an object from your bike catalog and plus minus... Say that again. You can select an object from your catalog and before you place it, press plus or minus. No, it doesn't change the color. Use the plus or minus key to scroll through the swatches. No, that just zooms in and out. Confusion. If you have a number pad. Oh, I don't have a number pad. Waste receptacle definitely approved. Hey Nika, how are you today? I'm on the Sims 4 camera. So I have everything on like default, everything. So again, like no cheats, no mods, no CC, standard camera settings, blah, 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 blah. Carafol, thank you very much. The only thing that I have changed is I have the music off completely and my music on. Okay, so we're trying to stick with stuff that is available in the base game. As much as we can. I'm not gonna lie, is posing some challenges. But, you know, what would be the fun in a build without any challenges? Design can't be used on this object. Well, that's weird, because there are other versions of it. I'm going to move it a really small amount. I actually think it was better on the grid, because then it's like more aligned with this. Ms. Nudley. Nudley. Yep. I'm butchering that. Hi. Mine is better build music. Oh, that's very sweet. You've just done your homework. Nice. What subject was it for? For what subject was it? English. Okay, so lounge. You know what? No. I'm going to do the bathroom first. I'm going to prioritize the like required items and then backtrack and do everything else. Oh, first break. Is this for a new family? It is indeed. It's for her. She has just split apart from her other family, where we were doing our first business and hobbies expansion business. And yeah, we've moved to the new area. We've moved to Nordhaven, so we're trying to build a house that matches the Nordhaven aesthetic. But yes, I'm going to take a 3-minute break, and then we can return to building. Be back shortly. Well, hello, lovely people of the stream. Well, thank you for the stickers, Annie. Thank you for the likes, various people. How is everyone doing? Hope you all had a nice break. I spent mine being cuddled by Arthur. I went outside and he was sat waiting for me. And he came up and he gave me a nice cuddle. Because he is adorable. I think I might move all of these windows. No, because then they are too high up. I'm playing Sims. Bogother. Trying to buy a Bill Murray ticket without getting scammed. The amount of ticket scammers for their gigs is insane. Really? I wonder why. That, like, them specifically or just in general? Eurosync. That is rather large. Now we'll stick with this combo. We can find a way of doing this. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just have everything against this wall, right? No, because we need to fit a shower in here somewhere. The window. The window's going to be in the way, so maybe we have to go for a modern tub. I think we might have to go for a modern tub. Limitations of this build. Which one looks more modern to you guys? What's the price difference? It's 100 price difference. It's not small. You're back. Welcome back. Just in general. Okay. You will get to 1k. What do you mean, Nika? As in 1k people watching? That's optimistic. The round one, 100%. Yeah? Okay, so this one's currently the favorite. Okay, so I mean, a bit of overlap might be okay, right? I feel like that's maybe good grief. Thank you, Sally. Wow. That's rough, Paul. Ooh. It's okay. I didn't need to be able to feel my heart anymore. Goodness me. I don't think we can make this any better than this. So we can move it like the tiniest. We can move the toilet like the tiniest amount, because then it's not. Yeah, look. So we can have the toilet so it's not actually touching the window. Just. I don't really know what else we do with the sink. I think it just has to be like this. And then a mirror. Nice basic mirror will do the trick. Okay, I want to put a rug down. What do we have in the way of small... I really want a small cylindrical rug. Let's take one of these and make it small. That is very green. Doesn't really look like a bath mat. The sink touching the window upsets you. Yeah, look, I moved it. I moved it away from the window. You love the John toilet and putting a toilet roll. You love the John toilet and putting a toilet roll on top. Is there a toilet that's called the John? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, at some point we definitely need to do a playthrough of this game where we just try to unlock stuff. Oh, here you go. But I mean, we can put like, you know, put a little toilet roll holder here. And then we can put the walls up and then not see what we're doing. Oh, good grief. Camera angles. Camera angles. How far is that off the floor? Not enough. Do I have BB move objects on? No, we don't use any cheats. Despite how much easier that would make our life. How would the windows look a little higher? Well, so that realistically they'd have to go up like one more, and yes, that would look okay, but then that's also quite tall for a window because it would be like chest height up. You use all the cheats. Hello, Alloy cosplayer. Oh, also I missed your first time chat because it was a command. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hello, Garvit. You don't know, is that weird? Isn't it weird? How many houses have you been where the windows start like up here? Only when you're building. That's fair enough. You're doing well. Glad you're doing well. I'm playing Sims, Garvit. You can freely place the windows. Oh yeah, like I could turn the lock thing off and just like put them the tiniest bit higher, but it's then keeping them all in line with each other that's the problem. Some of the windows in your try that again. Some of the windows in your house are chest height. Yeah, it's not a problem. I don't think it's necessary. I think having stuff close to the window is fine. It's a fairly small apartment. Is that a problem? Why are you placing so many windows? Because we were trying to match the style of the other building. Trying to make it match the neighborhood. Oh, yeah, if you've got like the tiny little, they're called security windows, and having those high up, that makes sense. But otherwise, I'd say lower down. Okay, I'm just gonna whack a double bed that looks vaguely modern. Not a massive fan of this bed. That's a huge price jump to the next modern looking one though. Woo! Well, I guess it's going to be this bed. Because that is a tremendous price jump. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just making sure that we have kind of the necessities. I don't want to run out of money before we've made the basic stuff. Hello, Enos. It's a regular sized window just higher up. I got you. You need the money for your builds, yeah, but we're doing it as part of the playthrough. The money is the challenge. A non-CC build, yep. No cheats, no mods, no CC. Endlessly causing ourselves problems. And now I'm also trying to stick to items that are either in the base game or the new expansion, so that so that it will be easy enough for other people to play this if they have the expansion, like if they'd like to download it from the gallery. If that makes sense. Plus, honestly, I think just imposing challenges helps stimulate creativity, because if you just play the same way every time with no challenges, you end up building the same way every time. So coming up with rules, often arbitrary rules, to try and make things more interesting can really help. That's fair enough. Yeah, I play and build. You can always upgrade items. Yep, exactly. We can upgrade items, but we can't upgrade the house. Is our rules. You like this design? Thank you. Thank you for following. So refreshing to see a non-CC build. Yep. I don't intend on ever using custom content. I will only use custom content when I have finished playing through all of the expansions, all of the kits that the game has to offer. So it ain't going to be anytime soon. Do you guys think we should use black furniture or wood furniture? Like, we've got quite a kind of green and wood thing going. Maybe trying to stick to that might be nice. Oops. I feel like this is giving more loft vibes. Kind of frustrating that this bed doesn't. I think that looks nicer. Hey, Shannon. What would you like me to call you? You love seeing CC, but you don't use any of it either. Yeah, so I got really into CC on Sims 3. I made a lot of custom content for Sims 3. So that's one of the reasons why I am trying to use literally none on this, is because I know how my building naturally ends up being if I let myself use CC. And I prefer playing, and this forces me to actually play. I don't like any of these dresses. They're also a little obnoxiously expensive. There aren't any... Oh, there are two. Okay, so are these attached to something? Oh, this is part of the new expansion. Hello. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't see if there was a bed from the new expansion. 1 second, all. There is a bed from the new expansion. It is twice the price, though. Ooh. 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 I'm tempted to waste a bunch of money to get the stuff from the new expansion. What do you guys think? CC kind of defeats the purpose. No, I don't think CC defeats the purpose. It depends how you want to play. So for a lot of people, they want to build very specific things. So using CC helps you make those specific things. And same with cheats. Like, not everybody wants to play. Some people just want to build stuff, and that's okay. But for me, I like playing the game, and I like playing the game in a way that I define as realistic. So yeah. The only problem with the new bed is it then covers the window. That's fine. We can work around that. Going to be a pain to work around that, but we can work around that. I have to put it over windows like this. Thanks for joining your stream for a bit the other day. No worries. You actually did know me already, but you've been popping in mainly on TikTok. That's fine. I try and keep a track on other streamers, and I have quite a long list, and I slowly come in and watch people's streams, because if your vibe vaguely matches mine, I like expanding my list of people that I can raid, because sharing the love is always good. Ooh, these are some cool dresses. Oh, something a bit more funky. Don't really like that tone of wood though. Very boring. Yeah, I like the new bed in green. It's fine if it covers the window. I feel like you could use a curtain. Yeah, that's true, but would you really... Def needs to be contrast and not brown. What, the cabinet, you think? Okay. So... It's the shades of the wood on the bed that are the most frustrating. Right, let's just double check. What other beds have we got? That's the one that we've got already. That one, the back is too tall. This one might be okay. Let's just sell that for a sec. Yeah, it covers the window, but it covers the window less. Just doesn't look like a loft bed, I feel. Is Motherload a code? It absolutely is, yeah. It's nice that they've not changed the code, the cheats. But yeah, if any of you guys have any suggestions, do let me know. Yeah, because so many of the beds have really high backs, which is problematic.
Save your game.
Thank you. What about a Murphy bed? I mean, we'd have the same problem as the high backs, in that it will cover a large section of wall. And plus, I think all of those are... Yeah, they're all part of an expansion pack, so we're trying to avoid that so that the house works better on the gallery. How much of the... See, that covers as much as the bed from the expansion. Okay, so what if we do just straight cover the window? Let me just find... Nope. Where is it? Where's the single curtain cover? No. Oh, there's actually curtains from this pack I have just seen. But I presume... Whoa, okay. They are enormous. That was not what I had in mind. Hmm. Last option, raise the window. Yeah, I mean, we could just raise the window. What do you guys... Right, let me just... I'll raise the windows one the whole way around. I'm worried that the windows end up being super high up, or like feeling like they're super high up. We need a point of reference, right? So we put a desk down, like a standard desk. Steffi followed. Thank you very much, Steffi. How are you doing today? So I mean, they're not obnoxiously high, and we could do an option in between those two poles, but it would be using the like off the grid thing, which would make it challenging to line everything up. What do you guys think to this? You don't think this is too crazy? Yeah. You like the horizontal blind? Yeah, I mean, it was huge. This one? No, not this one. This one. I mean, you could just scale it down, right? How is everyone doing today? Or you lovely new people joining? Not in the brown, perhaps, yeah? You just helped your little brother with his uni homework. Nice. Go you. What was the homework? How are you helping him? Clocks. Ah, see, this is where I really want to put the event clock. But I shall resist. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. What else do we need? We'll do plants and stuff later. Okay, that's the basics for there, I think. We'll do the lounge first. I'm just aware of our money situation. Electronics in this game are not cheap. Okay, so we probably want to build sections, right? So probably makes more sense. We need to... Right, how much of this space can we actually use? Oh, I mean, a fair amount. That's not bad. That uses like almost an exact quarter, you know? Excuse me. You had to go outside with a tripod and fake that he was taking a picture of you, but you ended up putting the phone on top of the trash bin. Solid. He interviewed a random resident. Ah, okay. Got you. The new bed in... Oh, no, that was a minute ago. BB Move Objects is a game changer. Yep, but we don't use mods. Mods cheats. But yes, I have been told. Right, that's a bit too big. But we'll stick with it for now. Right, can we get a TV that's not gonna completely bankrupt us? Can we have it at a jaunty angle? We can have it at a jaunty angle. Can we find a table that is smaller? Wait, can we put it on... Can we just put it on an end table rather than a coffee table? Can we find... like a square... Oh, we could just put it on another one of these circle tables, actually. Does look a little bit ridiculous. Is there a cute corner one? That is a good question. I don't think so, but we may be able to build some kind of corner thing by using a couple of different ones. What about the 3-tiered thingy from the new pack? Okay, let's just have a look at what is from the new pack. Okay, so this is from the new pack, so let's use that as a dining table. The espresso table. Wait, what's the price difference? 185. What do you guys think? 1 or 2? 1 or 2 for a dining table. Right, let's go back to the accent tables. What's from this pack? Got that. That's a bit higher up. Can we... Oh, wait, this is a jaunty angle. Also, that's really expensive. Oh, no, it's not really... Oh, it's the TV that's really expensive. Got it. Yeah, look, it's not in the middle of its... It's not in the middle, but it also doesn't fully rotate. Bizarre. How odd. Hey, Kiwi. If you click the little chair on the left, then... Oh, no, I know. So we could just do like a full filter by this pack is what you're trying to say, which may make more sense. Wait, show all business and hobbies. Because yeah, it's not a bad shout actually to just try and include some more of the new stuff. And we can work around the colors. So we have a bunch of yellow stuff upstairs, right? So let's maybe just scrap this. We'll see if we can afford to use more stuff from the new pack. Escape Love Seat. A weird name. How come that's a different... Oh, there you go. Wait. Does that mean that we have this in that yellow? Oh, there we go. A much softer yellow. But yeah, so we've got yellow upstairs, so maybe not yellow down here? Nah, maybe just have everything being fluid. We'll get there eventually. Love the green ones with the wood tone. Yeah, well, these ones. Yeah, I just worry that the very red coloured wood clashes. What stairs are these? That's a good point. Oh, we've got stairs from... Oh, they're stairs from the new pack. Yeah, so we're trying to build a house based off the new pack. No, it doesn't look like a comfy area. And we might use these for other stuff. Let's go back to this filter. Okay, let's grab some bits and pieces. So we could do with a desk. Okay, that is a desk. Nice and simple. Okay, right. I like this as a desk. Not super happy about it blocking the window. Maybe facing out of the window? Okay, we'll have that for now. A dining table would be a nice option, but we may not have space for it. I think the Throne of Leisure we're probably not going to be able to afford. You love the vibe of this house, thank you. Trust the process. Yeah, we'll get there. Not so in the corner. The clipping drives you nuts with Sims. Yeah, it really does. Hello, Han. How are you doing today? All right, we'll scrap that. Okay, is there like a... Ah, wait, here's the... No, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Sorry, I'm bouncing between like a million ideas. Can we... Wait. I want it to be like that. But then it's going to clash. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do this. You know what? For the sake of simplicity, let's just use two of the same. Okey-doke. Warm juice shelf. That's cute. Not really sure that fits. What do you guys think? Juice definitely like booze, yep. Forgive your noobiness, but when you gift a stream, it gifts. Oh, yes. So if you subscribe, then you get the like not having to watch adverts, you get the custom icons, you get like various chat benefits. Gifting is giving that to somebody else. So you can either give it to someone specifically or just randomly to someone in chat. Or you can just send bits. Ooh. But yeah, Sally, you've already got your name in the credits of my game for subbing. Okay, right, so that's the backup plan. I'm just going to get rid of that for a second and see whether this would be more... potentially more in line with the build, because we could do something like that. We're going some pops of some other colors in. or just go with green, or just go with white. Brown. Okay, so it's not changing the back color. Curiously. I don't know, we kind of got like a green kitchen, like a yellow lounge. I think I preferred the bar. What do you guys think? I think this looks nicer. Paul is typically a nuisance, that is true. So here's what Paul does best. Chalky table. Okay, I'm thinking maybe... it is quite low down. Okay, so maybe that with... I mean, it's not a huge household. Let's maybe stick with 2. Question is, do we maybe leave the flower design for upstairs? Yes, I'm aware that these rugs are hideous right now. Why can I not click on the rug? No, I don't want to remove the floor. I want to pick up the rug. There we go. I'll put it back to his normal size. Delete that for now. Okay, so we are most of the way there, I reckon. The computer from the new expansion is almost twice the price. I think not. I mean, to be fair, does she need a computer? I don't think she does. Oh yeah, Merge is absolutely being dominated by Paul right now. Hi Pink Penguin, how are you doing today? Yes. Paul very, very strongly has dominance on that. Okay, we will put maybe the black one. Oh, I didn't realize there were other colors of that. That's cool. Okay. Okay. So we've got a very basic lounge. Dining. I mean, we have the basics, right? I don't think we're missing anything at this point. And we have everything we need to be functional. Let us go and look at the expansion stuff again. Paul, you think you put in 100 hours playtesting and helping me balance the game. Yeah, you put in a lot of time. I very much appreciate it. Hi, Hannah. How are you doing today? You've been lurking, enjoying the chill vibes. Thank you. Anyway, backless sofa. What do you mean? Oh, good grief. Thank you, Sally. So we could put in a bar. Could put in a bicycle. Could put in some of these new plants. You like this song. Julia, thank you very much for following. How are you doing today? Turn out great. Yeah, we're getting there. I don't think we're done. We still got a way to go. But we're getting there. We're making progress. Show all, filter by pack. I wish this didn't reset every time. Twisty fig, right? That is quite large. So we'll put that one there. Okay. That's a bit too large. And now, thank you for following. It's still very brown upstairs. Yeah, it's because we've not got a lot up here. Yet. Okay, we are getting there slowly. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Okay. That gives us some interesting options. Intersect. It takes up quite a lot of space. Okay, that's really interesting. Let me just catch up. Hey Amelia, you'd say that is used as a median to separate areas? Yeah. A bar for the nectar making stuff. I don't think we went for the nectar making stuff in the end, Sally. It's kind of like 70s vibe. It matches her. Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning into, or trying to lean into. Is it having it up against the window too weird? I feel like it is. That's frustrating. Frustrating that it occupies so much. Like, I mean, look. That's... How close can we get? That's as close as we can get to it. It's a little frustrating. What colors can we have this? All proud sponsor of backless sofas. Use the backless sofa to increase the seating options. What do you mean? Do you mean the one that's just like a perch? This one? Or this one? Is it actually described as a... It's just called a no back seater. I'm doing alright, thank you. Yeah, just... We're testing the later stream time today. We're seeing how that treats us. And I'm enjoying building a house. It's been too long. What about on the roof to divide areas? It's not a bad shout. I appreciate your belief in me, Nika. It's appreciated. Thank you. You wanna see what? The backless sofa where? Or if Sims... Oh, you want to see if they'll sit on either side of it? That's fair. Right, let's set it to afternoon. Okay, so using the divider to hide the fan. I think creates a nice space. What color do they have stuff on the roofs? Kind of plant vibes. Is there a way of making these look like they're a bit more kind of outsidey? Oh, Amelia, thank you. Instead of the sofa next to the table. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. Do they have any specifically outdoor seating? They do have a this. How much is that? 85. That is very cheap. I'm surprised. Got a nice outdoor light, which I'm just going to put in the middle here. Okay. Right, we'll come back to this. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Gamer back sofa. You just ordered a Chinese to cheer you up. Nice. I haven't had Chinese in a very long time. What's your go-to Chinese order? Sally. You swapping platforms just to send me stickers. It's appreciated. Thank you. And Con, thank you for the sticker. Right, backless sofa. Where we at? Here we are. And that is break time. Yeah, I don't know. I think the sofa works better. Personally, I think the sofa works better. We could put this up. Could maybe have one of these upstairs as like in place of an ottoman. It's a little bit out in the middle of the room. Don't know that that really works. But we could try and create like dressing space up here. So we could do it like this instead. Still not convinced. You had them stored. That's fair enough. You agree the sofa is better. The sofa wasn't tall so people could watch. Yes, exactly. You ordered barbecue wings, chicken balls, and chips. It's a curious selection of things to order from a Chinese. You just thought could increase the seats around the table. Oh, sorry. I absolutely didn't understand that's what you were trying to achieve there, Paul. You know the BB objects people are screaming. Yeah. The number of streams I have where people are just like, just turn on BB objects. I'm like, no. Yeah. To be fair, Paul, the number of people I know who's like classic order from a Chinese is like a burger and chips. I'm like, why are you ordering from a Chinese? If you're ordering from a Chinese, order Chinese food. But I am also spoiled in that I live in Leeds, so I have restaurants of all varieties at my fingertips, and not everybody has that. So I kind of judge. But yes, lovely people. No, I don't want yellow leaves. Lovely people in the stream. That is my break timer. So I'm going to take a 3-minute break, and then we will. Well, then we will return. I will be back shortly. Be right back. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Angela, for the follow. How are you doing today? Do you like that they've added some new guitars and pianos and stuff? That's a nice touch. There are lots of little bits in this pack, I feel, which could be quite interesting to use. So I don't have any bookshelves. Wait a minute. Leaning books. Stylish stacks. Has my music just stopped? I think it might have. It has. There we go. Randomly stopped. Yeah, I wonder if there is a more normal looking bookshelf. What's the other room going to be? The other room is being held for a second room if we have children. So it's the spare room is the short answer. Amelia, thank you for the bits. You really don't have to, you know. It's appreciated though. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like there aren't better bookshelves. The only better bookshelves are part of other packs. Which doesn't help us. So I think we might have to just go back to this bookshelf. And someone was asking why there's a plant in the middle of the room. Aesthetics. Hello, Musa. How you doing today? You usually have egg fried rice, chicken with lemon and prawn toast, but you wanted something different. That's fair enough, Amelia. You don't know what you miss the most about English Chinese food. You think it's the crispy, shredded, insert dubious meat. Yeah, for real. In today's episode of What Am I Eating? Meat. Yeah. Nope, don't like that. They're all weird rings. No, thank you. That's maybe marginally less offensive. Loath to introduce too many colors is the thing. Maybe make the tree a bit smaller. Why? Do you not like giant tree? I like the giant tree. We could just have it as a small little tree. I mean, we can also just get rid of the tree. I mean, we don't have to have an enormous tree randomly in the middle of the... Hello again, Nika. You made a cafe, but you've no idea if you've done it right. I'm sure you've done it fine. You like the tree, but it's huge. Yeah, but it's like, it's occupying the space, right? You come in and there's just this nice pretty tree. And now I'm getting invaded by Arthur. Hey, bunny. Oh, and he's wandered off. You're occupied this way. Okay, so we do need to think practically if there are other things that we could do with having in this house. So if she's going to be a chef, is it worth us building like an island, maybe. Because we've got the core stuff here, and obviously, hey Arthur, please don't. Arthur trying to make me buy stuff in Sims, and now he's playing with my lip balm. And look, the lip balm's gone. Magic. Do you have a dog? Because one dog has gone behind you. No, I have a cat. I have a cat. You streamed it yesterday. Could you have a look when you have a few spare minutes? Oh, you could just put some pictures on the Discord. Hi Harlan, how you doing? He needs a barbecue. I mean, we could put a barbecue outside because that would then work nicely for the communal space that we're hoping to build eventually. There is also the sweets thing, but I think that might be attached to baking. Right, that's the tattoo trolley. Right, let's have a look at maybe doing an island. I'm not convinced by an island just because of how much space I think it may end up taking up. Well, let's have a look. Which surface were we using? One single big... this one. Oh, that's why I'm not finding it. Because it's... yeah, it's hidden. Right, so is this one... I think we had it in like white on white. Okay, we may need to dispose of the tree temporarily. Tree would definitely have to go. Yeah, this is true. The communal area. No. So not the communal. So there'll be some communal area on the roof, but the area on the roof is really for her, not for the community. Also, Kate, thank you for following. What if you put it next to the door? Put what next to the door? And we're not using any CC. This is all stuff in either in the base game or in the latest pack. I'm wondering about... Okay, I'm not sure how much space this is going to occupy, so just bear with. This is just an experiment. Okay, auto counters clearly isn't on yet. Okay, so it would need to come one further this way. Okay, so an alternative is we don't have these. And instead, we have... Yeah, so no, that's going to clash. I think even if we did like a literal island, I don't think we've really got space for it. No, because you can have half walking spaces, I think. Someone was correcting me on that. But that is clashing with the fridge. Okay, so I think the island is a no-go. And that's too little space. Plus then we get the tree back. Tree's clearly the most important part of this build, right? Curved one making a circle is too small. Maybe a rolling cart. Is there one? It looked like a dog. He's a big cat, to be fair. No! I understand. Good grief. I understand the mistake. You wish people who have a hard life a nice future? Yeah, that's very nice, Nika. I think we all wish that. Thank you for the heart attack, Sally. Appreciated. Put the tree next to the door. Yeah, I mean, I think it's less of a...
Save your game.
a like vanity piece then. But I think it works there. It does fill that space. It gives us more functional space here for sure. It currently clips through the window. Okay, I think we can find a position where it doesn't clip the window. Okay, I'm now less convinced of that. Oh no, there you go. That doesn't clip the window. Doesn't look as nice, but it doesn't clip the window anymore. Do I use BB move objects? No. No cheats, no mods, no CC. You like the tree beside the door? Yeah. Damorex. Arthur's good. He was very, very cuddly with me this morning. Rawr. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have more counter space. Because I think the only way that we get more counter space is by losing space somewhere else. Because yeah, like we need to do it like down here or something. Or just here. Go away. I mean, that might be okay. I don't know that I'm sold on the white counters. But I don't know that there's really anything better, because otherwise it's just going to be like all clashing shades of white, green rather. If we do it as black. Oh, black feels too dark. Remove the table and chairs. Yeah, that's currently what I'm thinking. So yeah, if you remove the table and chairs and then you put some bar stools down, which I think there were some. Yeah, here you go. I'm not going to put them the whole way across, but so for now, right, we'll just dump this outside. It does kind of feel like they're facing the wrong way a little bit. And then we do have this weird kind of dead space over here. Counter towards the window. Yeah, if we have the counter towards the window, it's going to have to be like really narrow though. Good grief. Because that's as big as we can make it, because we can't take it any closer. When in doubt, make it wood. Whites and dark green top right. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. Sorry. Whoa. Bunch of chat. Missed everything. You can use Alt to place it. I have been, Samira. Thank you. List follow. Thank you. Black matches the stairs. That is true. You would rotate the counters so the lip faces the other... What? Like this? But... What? That's the wrong way to have the counters. Oh, you mean, like this? Yeah, but you bear in mind it's a full window. You've then got the solid back against the window. Do you not think that's I guess that's not that weird, is it? And we can put the bookshelf upstairs. Okay, that's annoyingly like half a block. That's deeply unsatisfying. You said top right. Like this, where we can't have this matching. Maybe make it dark. Like that? I mean, that's not that far off, actually. Yeah, then frustratingly, we can't have this matching. Not necessarily like this way, 90 degrees the other way, so it's parallel to the kitchen. What? A long line of counters up against the window, not necessarily this way, 90 degrees the other way. Do you wait. Do you mean like this? Sorry. Completely phased out. You don't hate that. I'm really struggling with this kitchen for some reason. Not a fan of having the bin by the door, but I do think having more kitchen space is good, considering she's supposed to be a chef. And 100% we can just whack a bookshelf upstairs if we need the bookshelf, so we'll just dump that up here for now. Then it's not usable as a counter. No, so these won't be usable as a counter. They'll just be for eating. So there's that in place of the table. But when you put that with the 2 extra counters here, then it feels like all of this is kind of the kitchen area. Does the fridge fit in the corner? Yes. Thoughts? There's an under counter oven. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have a stove then. One sec. Should we see if we've got a counter stove? No, so the only counter stoves are part of packs. So yeah, so we can't do that. But what we can do actually is move this across and then put a hood on this. If we can find one that doesn't look obnoxious. That one maybe. Thoughts? You love the colours. Thank you, Rianne. I think we are getting there. It's admittedly really slow at the moment. Sink by the window, maybe, to give it more of a kitchen feel. Yeah, I was wondering that. It's a little unnecessary because we've got the dishwasher, but for the visuals. Thank you, Amelia, for the massive heart spam. Thank you. How's the exterior looking? Yeah, I can show off the exterior. This is where we're at so far. Still a long way to go. But we're getting there. I think it matches the vibe of the rest of the town, though, which was the goal. So, definitely getting there. Jebaluk. What would you like me to call you? Thank you for following. The bar thingy might clip upstairs. No, I think we're good. So far. Still hate the door. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the door, but we're trying to work with the new pack. It's giving loft cheek. That was the goal. That what? Thank you for the ooh. Yes, that was in fact the goal. Okay, I mean, I am more happy with where we're at now. I think. I'm wondering. I was going to say if we put a coffee, or maybe the berry, the new like sweets thing. No, I think we leave it for now. Okay, how much do we have? We have 2,500. We need to have some spending money. So we've got fun. We've got food. We can get rid of this. We've got smoke alarm, fire alarm, a smoke alarm. We've got the thermometer. We've got a burglar alarm. All the windows are in place. We've got a dresser. We've got a bookshelf. We've got a bed. We've got all the bathroom necessities. The only thing we don't have is a computer. But I don't know that we need one. I think we are at a point where we could just play for a while and see how it feels. Because bear in mind that this is just, like, these are all just interior changes now, right? What is that clashing with? Oh, is that clashing with the... Is that clashing with this? Okay, right, we'll just put that there, just for a sec. Yeah, okay. Get this in the middle here. Gotta get it lining up. I'm not happy with this layout. Still not sure how we divvy this up. Smoothie maker. You think so? Hope you've had a lovely time so far. Any gameplay today? Not yet. We've not actually played as the new character yet. I inspired you to get back into building. Nice. What have you been building so far? Jebaluk looks good. Thank you. For anyone that's new on Twitch, you can customize your little characters on the screen. Link is now in chat. Hey Maxime, how you doing today? You like my streams? Thank you very much. L Wing. What about a rug? Yeah, we definitely need a rug upstairs. I'm still debating whether we need another rug downstairs. I'm just aware of the money situation, so no rug for downstairs yet. We do still have all the spam from the other house. Because that all got really messed up. Right, but that is from this house, so we can get rid of that. Yes, so using any of this would be cheating. Any of this? I think all of this is stuff from the previous house that somehow got pulled across. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, so rug is not comfort. Decoration. Okay, let's maybe try for like a soft rug. Nope. It's the problem with doing rugs that way. Is it too weird to introduce a bit of blue? I think the grey works. Not super happy with the grey. One sec. Can we get something like this maybe? I think that might look nicer. Let's try this. Yeah, I think that's better. You're going to go eat your Chinese? Nice! Enjoy your Chinese. And yeah, I look forward to seeing pictures of your cafe. Amelia. Rianne, you made a little house in the woodland vibes and now an evergreen harbour house. That sounds awesome. Blue in the dresser. You think... Pardon? Oh, as in there's blue in the dresser colours, so you think it would match with that. Ooh, oh, that's such a lovely combination. That like plum with the yellow. Yes, please. But that's not the style of this house. If that was my house. If that was my house. Yeah, anyway. Let's get back to this. Yeah, maybe the green. I don't think any of the blues are like the right shade of blue. Okay. Can anyone think of anything that we're missing in terms of functional things? I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out, you know. Like, there's still lots of things we can add, like little bits of decor. You know, like kind of finishing touches before we put it on the store, or on the store, the gallery, for sure. But for now, I think this is nice. I think this has come together. Certainly more than I was initially anticipating. Mailbox. So wait, is this functionally the same as that mailbox? Because if so, that's kind of amazing just having that on the door. We just have okay, that's maybe a bit egregious. I don't know. Wait, we can just shrink it down. Is she going to need a computer? That's a good question. Will she? If she's planning on being a chef, will she need it? Can she not do all of that from her phone? I thought you could do most of that from your phone. Am I misremembering? Oh, do we not have a bin? Why do we not have a bin on the lot? Okay, so I'm going to presume that we can use this as the mailbox, which is maybe a bad presumption to be making, but that's what we're going to go for. And then we're going to put the green bin outside. Right, we did lights. I'm absolutely sure I am overthinking this, but I think we're probably all good now. Yeah, we'll skip that for now. Oh, there was actually a bathtub in this pack. There's so much in this pack, to be fair. There's a lot of stuff. Granny's family recipes.
Save your game.
Thank you. Do we want to put a little recipe book? Kinda cute. Get a laptop. Are the laptops not more expensive? I think the tablets are the cheap ones, right? Or am I misremembering that? Yeah, I mean, they kind of aren't laptops, right? Oh, there are, just much later on, and very expensive. Yeah, the first laptop is 2,800, which is silly expensive. We could get a tablet for 1,000, or like the block computer, or we just try and use the phone. She had tablet energy. I would have said so too. You're gonna grab some food? No worries, Sally. Do I have a Discord? I do indeed. You can do !Discord, or you can find it in the links below. We currently have no audio, so I'm wondering whether we drop a speaker somewhere. Where is the question? Over the fridge? Oh, there. Yeah, that feels like a nice place to have it. Probably in a less obvious color, though. There you go. I think that works. I think I'm reasonably happy with this. What, we've done this whole thing for like 3,000, right? 3,000, 30,000. So we've clearly not finished designing upstairs, and we've clearly not finished designing the roof, but we're getting there. I think having us play for a little bit and maybe earn a little bit more money, because it would be nice to just be kind of able to do the finishing touches. Random for life. Thank you for the follow. Perfect spot for what, Eli? You joined? Oh. Welcome to the Discord. Oh, so I see. Hello. It looks great. Thank you. Yeah. And I think we've done good at like keeping it in line with the other houses in the area. Yeah, they've only got an awning there because there's a shop. So otherwise I think it's good. And we've left ourselves plenty of space to do the apartment stuff next. I'm okay with that. Right, we ready to play for a bit? I don't know why I went so high-pitched. Where can I share a photo of your building? You don't want to mess up the organization. It's okay, Rianne. So we've got a gaming category and a Sims tag in the game category. Is the best place to share it? It looks sick. Thank you, Eli. Okay, right, let's save. And then we'll play. It was nighttime. I had forgotten about that. Okay, so she's not in the greatest moods, but that's okay. First thing we're going to do is try and find a career. How do we do this? Attend grief counseling. No. Entertainment, shopping, travel, business. Business? Find a job. There we go. Because we could always have her work towards doing a cook from home thing like her dad did. I think she does match the vibe here. I think we've done a pretty good job. So I'm guessing it's just in the culinary career. Chef mixologist. Oh no. I'm sure someone said that there was a Like a food critic one. Or were you just adding food critic for flavor? Criminal, business, manager, investor. Or maybe it's just like part of the way up to one of the other careers. Like maybe it's along the way to chef. I wish you could see the like full chain thing. She does have an apron as an outfit. Does she? I don't remember. Food critic is in City Living. Okay, but is it one where you have to, like, where you play, or is it one where it just happens? Tell me all the things. Rabbit hole is just happening. It's a yeah, but is it? Well, what are the terms? Professions, careers. It's a career. Okay. Just lost my window. Can you all be bothered to wait for me to quickly go and get City Living? Play some crate game, have a bit of a chat. It's the critic career. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that it is in City Living. Ooh, Sally, thank you for the bits. How do I see this stuff on Sims City Living? Would help if the EA app was not breaking. Wow, the EA app is going super slow. Launch new metropolitan careers. Well, that's not helpful, EA. Right, I'm just going to go to the website. More DLC than Payday 2. Yup. Hey, Niall. How you doing today? To help support the fund. Thank you. Thank you. My setup is adorable. Thank you very much, Mayo Kid. Interesting name. New career opportunities. Politician. Food. Or art critic. Interesting. Okie dokie. Not bad, been keeping busy. Nice. How am I? I am good, thank you. Yeah, I've been keeping busy too. Slowly shuffling towards doing consistent streaming, which is cool. And yeah, expanded to other platforms, which has been a learning curve for sure. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. And the Sims community has been, yeah, just wonderful, honestly. So it's really nice. It's good times, good times. And I am, yeah, I think I'm on track for getting my game release next month, which will be cool. It's a bit of a throwaway game, but no, it's okay, Ryan. Don't worry. I'm sure it's fine. I can go and have a look. Tell you what, I'm waiting for stuff to load anyway. No, you did it perfectly. You did it perfectly. Oh, dang. They are very cool. I'm going to write exactly that. Nope. Try that again. Incredible typo. Oh, I just got tinnitus. Can my ears calm down, please? You guys talking me into buying more packs. Not even finished the ones that I've got. It's okay, because we are slowly working through stuff, and we're not working through stuff in like a particular order. We're just working through them as they seem logical to the story, which is kind of cool. Because it means that I feel like we always have story to go. Like, there's just loads of things left to do, you know? Okay, my EA app is just straight up crashed. Solid effort. You think it's on sale? It is, yeah. Just my EA app is crashing on loop and won't let me download it. I would please like to download the thing I just bought. That would be nice. It's not giving me an option to. Let me just hard restart it 1 second. Sims doesn't really grab you, but you're glad all your new viewers are enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, I think Sims is really good for me for streaming because it's calm. Like, I find it deeply calming when I'm not getting frustrated with bugs, but that's not a huge amount. Your partner laughs at you for how bad you are with tech. Don't worry, we all have tech issues of one description or another. The building next to it can have city living vibes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Right. Now it's appearing on my account. Okay, and now we're downloading it. Don't worry, download won't take long. But yeah, I like my setup. I am potentially moving in the second half of this year. So if I do, I will have to build a new stream setup, which will be fun. And I think if I do end up moving, then I will probably spend some time having a muck around with vibes on Sims on stream, so we can try and come up with some ideas for how we might have my stream room together, because I thought that'd be cute. But yeah, we'll do more about that when I actually know. There's a bunch of real life stuff that needs to be known before I can do any of that, before I like know where I'm going to be. Yeah, a fairly major one should be in the next couple of weeks, so I'll know more then, hopefully, but we'll see. I will go with the flow. I'll be fine whatever I end up doing. Good luck with any moving. Thank you. Well, inevitably you'll end up seeing it on stream because I will keep streaming through the move. But yeah, we were also talking about I'm looking to be able to stream when I'm mobile anyway, so that I can like stream when I do the holidays and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Stuff for later in the year. Excuse me. Stuff for later in the year. Not going to stress about that right now. Okay, so critic. Everyone has an opinion, but not everyone is paid to have it. Sims who feel they have superior judgment can enter the critic career. Whether it's the food or the arts, your sim will have something to say about it. and others will listen. Career branches, arts critic and food critic. Sweet. Right. But her aspiration was based off me thinking it was part of the chef career. So I'm just going to look and see if there are aspirations that might be tied to it. I didn't look beforehand. I'm just curious. I'm guessing nothing specific. But worth having a look. I don't think so. Mastermind. Esteemed entrepreneur. That's new. Oh, that's a shame. We could have been doing that with the other one. But yeah, Master Chef still seems to make the most sense, I think. Sweet. We have our career. Starts work at 6 a.m. Good. Level up writing skill. Oh, maybe we should have got a computer. Should we get a computer? Hello, Nyla. How you doing today? Yeah, because I guess a critic, a large part of it is the writing. Well, here goes all of our money. Electronics. Computers. And that's break time. Okay, so we can afford a mid-range computer. So I reckon we go for that. Power efficiency, reliability. I mean, it's a fair chunk more money, but hopefully we'll cover it. Or do we go for a really blocky one? Do we start cheap? It's 1,000 buckaroos. Just use a library, a computer at a library. We could. I mean, we could just go for the blocky one, to be fair. It's not that different. It's just the fun that's different and the visuals. Yeah, should we just go for a blocky computer? I think it's funny. Go for a blocky one. Then we still have some spare money. Right, lovely people of the stream. Brief break. We'll be back in 3 minutes. I'm alright, thank you, Nyla. Yes, back in 3 minutes. Be right back.
Green
Hello, lovely people of the stream. How is everyone doing today? Well, my game sound is smidge quiet. It's probably just this music is loud. But yes, getting up and stretching my legs every hour and making sure I have time to refresh my drink has proved to be very helpful. Has stopped me from ending up with a permanently sore back. Still causes me problems, don't get me wrong, but definitely better. Hi, Arthur. Hey, baby. Okay, we might have to pause the game for a sec. Hi. Hi. She can't get to the bath. Oh, okay. We'll sort that in a second, Samira, but thank you. Hi, Arthur. Hi. Do you want a snack? You've been on shrimp mode so often recently, yeah? Hey, Rachel. How are you doing today? Just hunched right over. It's not good. Yeah. Feel that. He's too cute. I can't just ignore him, guys. I also can't just keep endlessly giving him treats, because you got really tubby at one point. You need to stop that from happening again. I am, however, going to steal you.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hi. Fat cat. He's not so fat anymore. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are we going, Arthur? What's the plan? What are you doing? Okay, do I just live here now? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the acrobatics. I appreciate the acrobatics. Please don't stand on the keyboard. Thank you. Hi. His name is Arthur. He's very cute. Are you just sitting and watching now? Come to join watching the stream. Why are you not sat? You don't want to sit in your bed? No? No. Okay. Fair enough. Doesn't want to sit in his bed. Right, you said they can't get access to the bath. Can they not? I swear we had this before. I swear, like, we had this working. Let me just swap into build mode. If I... Okay, so if I just do this, right, just argument's sake, is it just because it was off-grid? No, still can't gain access to it. Just double checking. Yeah, can't reach it. Okay. Why? Whoa, what? Why can't she reach it? Is it... If it's the other way round, can she reach it? The tub is... Well, that was dramatic, Arthur. Hi. I'm not allowed to stream. He must have all the attention. He demands the attention. Yes, you do. my face. The little face licks. Hey, P1. He is the cutest of the patoutists. Yes, it's his stream. I am the side character. He is the main character. I think we can all agree. Can she now use the bath? Yes. Strange that it's like one way round. He is so pretty. He is a very pretty cat. Where am I from? I'm from the UK, from Britain. Okay, what requirements does she have from work? Level up writing skill. I do wonder whether we should move the desk upstairs and maybe use this spare room as a study for the time being. Or split this room in half and have half this room as a study, because it feels like there's a lot of wasted space up here. You're from the UK too. Nice. Cat on screen equals new follower. It's definitely Arthur's stream. It definitely is. Did I say thank you for following Nyla? Hee. Oh, is that Nyla from Twitch? From the other one, TikTok. Hello, person. Friendly introduction. Who are you? Jeffrey Oglesby. What a name. Trying to make friends, Oglesby. Oh, wait, can we use this as the mail? We can. Yay. Hey Tina, how you doing today? How old is he? He is just over a year old. You got your Twitch to work finally. Arthur, my monitor is not a scratching post. I appreciate the effort. What are you doing now? I'm good, thank you. Okay, we should probably do some writing practice. Right. Just says level up, so let's maybe just practice writing for now. Your cat is 14. Yeah, he's still a baby. He's huge though. I don't think you can appreciate just how much of a chunk he is. Where in the UK? Leeds. Currently, at least. But welcome over, Nyla. Now that you are over here, you'll have a little character on the screen you can customize if you would like. Your oldest cat is 12. Oh, well, I just have the one. I'm new to cat parenting. He is adorable. Although, he is adorable. But I started growing cat grass for him. And I started growing cat grass for him. And I was putting them all up on window sills. And I had like one row of my bookcase completely occupied by it so that he couldn't reach them. And it was fine for the first few days. He like tried to get at them and couldn't really reach them. But then it grew just enough that the grass was over the top of the pot. And he grabbed the grass and pulled. And yeah, 2 days on the trot, he broke ceramic pots. And just, yeah, sent shards of ceramic all over my room, including into his food and his water bowl. So I had to react pretty promptly. So I think my plan is now to grow the cat grass out of reach and then to only have it on the floor. Yeah. Like 10 minutes from you. Yeah, Leeds. Leeds. Yeah, possibly not for very much longer though. Not this man distracting her. Yeah, this random pale, very pale boy. He looks like he's a ghost. He looks anemic, is what it is. He used to live near there, smaller city. Yeah, I mean, it's Leeds. It's pretty central to a lot of places. You're from Bradford. Nice. Yeah. Just down the road. Just down the road. Sorry, making Yorkshire jokes. There's 2 people in chat that are from Yorkshire. Why is her... Is it just going up really slowly because this random man is distracting? But the rules of our playthroughs is we try not to influence... We try not to influence who our Sims like and don't like, but secretly I'm hoping it's not this guy. Oh my word. Thank you. I'm guessing Sally? Yeah, of course it was Sally. Thank you for the mild heart attack. Just what I needed. Have I played Thank Goodness You're Here? No. You're in Chesterfield? Oh, lots of us from the UK. Yeah. Considering she's level 1, she seems to be leveling this up very slowly. She's... From being a snob, she doesn't like the decor. I mean, I thought we'd done a pretty good job on the decor, but sure, that's mean. Right column. Let's see if this is any better. Nope. Okay. From being cold due to the temperature. Oops. Thermostat warmer. We're all neighbours, yeah. Have a little Yorkshire party. You live in the Midlands now. And most take the mick out of your accent. Really? Having Sims is like having kids. Not originally from the UK though. Fair enough. How are you finding being in the UK? What time? Oh, we started work really early, didn't we? Sign left side. Let's see. She's gonna be really tired for work. Spy unit rating has fallen as a result. Unit rating of which property? Eh? One of these 2, apparently. We're doing real good. Go to work. Yeah, get up. And then have some food. We will have her... Oh no, wait. Is there not just like a have breakfast? Not serve breakfast. Serve breakfast to whom? Just have some breakfast, please. Also, at 7:44, why haven't you ended stream? Because I'm trying streaming an hour later this week to see how that works. Because I'm curious. Because I seemed to... Yeah, because I'm curious. I'm curious to see how it goes. Today has not been a particularly successful experiment, but today might be an exception. It might just be that today is randomly more quiet. See, she leveled up cooking so fast. So why is her writing going up so slow? Let me just have a look at the computers for a sec. Is it... Does the computers determine how much the skill goes up? It doesn't seem to. Or maybe it doesn't, it's just not a shown statistic. A lot traits do. Good point, we didn't set any lot traits. Fast internet. Build mode. Small business. Go away. Lot traits. A great online connection. I feel like that's realistic for a inner city house. Any pixies? Interesting. Natural light. I'm gonna say we stick with fast internet and just that for now. I don't want to over exaggerate things. You like that my lives are so calm, and you do a cat come and talk to us. I mean, that's the whole point. That's why I'm here. Yeah, the weather isn't great in the UK, for sure. Homey helps cooking. Yeah, I don't know that homey is really how you would describe city houses, though. Oh, whoops, she was supposed to be at work. Go to work, go to work. What's her outfit? Okay. It's Sprawinter. Pardon? Sunny and cold. Today we had above 10 degrees. Yeah, I don't think it was that warm for me today. I think it's still quite cold actually. It was threatening to be nice at one point. Oh, it's it's quite nice. It's 8 degrees. It's not that cold. Oh dear. Okay. So she's made some performance. She needs to practice writing for a bit. She's super tired. Why is she back so early? Is her job just like crazy short? Yeah, her job is just crazy short. Okay. She can just have a nap. That is acceptable. Big great game. Had a lovely sunny day today, but couldn't enjoy it because next door were making a racket tearing up their patio. Fun. It's meant to be nice next week. I am looking forward to the weather being nicer. It feels like I am now ready for some sun, ready for some decent weather. Like it has been maybe a smidge too long since we've had decent weather. I was wanting to introduce myself to everybody. Greet, new neighbor. You can go have a nap in a second. Just introduce ourselves to everybody at least. We need to get to know some people. We don't know anybody out here. Also, we never actually checked what are her preferences. Why do we keep getting romance no one? We've had that for like a few generations now. But men and women, okay, that's fine. The Siren Prince. The aesthetics are beautiful. Thank you. Nice name. You're looking forward to lighter nights, for sure. For sure. You love that shelf thing. Where is that from? It is from the new expansion pack. Yeah. Roger. Most of this house... Well, so all of this house is either the base game or the new expansion. Yeah, it's Astrid. They're not in world currently, but I did set them to neighborhood stories, so they may progress their stories naturally anyway. Not sure. We will see. Oh, that is a good point. Should the door be here? Because if guests are using the bathroom, you don't want the guests to have to walk past the bed. So should the door be immediately at the top of the staircase? I mean, I guess the point is this isn't supposed to be a family home anyway. What do you mean, no wonder it's so pleasing together? Good idea. Okay, if you guys like that, we'll just change that. I mean, it does mean... Oh. It can't, because it clashes with the stairs. Well, we tried. You wonder if aromantic is inherited. I feel like it must be. Because it would be weird for there to be so many aromantics just randomly. Domins, try putting it diagonally. Yeah, I mean, these houses are quite rigid in shape. I don't know that you would have a diagonal house, realistically. A diagonal wall in a house like this. Because otherwise, yes, that's a cool idea. I just feel like maybe it doesn't match the house. Because we're trying to keep the house matching the other houses in the area. Oh, look, there's Mum. Hey. Aw. Mum and sister. We'll have her wake up and come and say hi. Invite in. Check in on Astrid. Did she just immediately give up with that? No, there she comes. Sims are so derp. Do I have any tips for studying? It has been way too long since I studied. I'm the wrong person to ask. Yeah, Astrid does have cool hair. I don't know which pack that's from. Sarah followed. Thank you very much, Sarah. How are you doing today? Infestation. Oh dear. So why we waste all our money on the contractors. Wait, where is she? Oh, she's still out here. I was following Mila by accident. Ooh, and now we have, like, basically no money. This is going well. What is Sim's obsession with just randomly... randomly doing push-ups, like exercise in the middle of nothing? So many Sims do it. Randomly in the middle of a public space, they'll just drop. Give me 20. Sims are very weird. You're doing great, thanks. Love seeing the sneak peeks of the new pack. It's not sneak peeks, the pack is out. But yeah, so this is mostly stuff from the new pack. If there's anything particularly you'd like to see? They don't even take their coats off to exercise. I know. Real commitment. Okay, but it's good. We've been getting her fun up nicely. But we do need to do some practice writing for work. You'll make sure you're on live on time tomorrow. Don't worry, P1. There's no rush. I'm around for long enough. Getting a lot of visitors. It is going to be fun to make an apartment complex at some point. If we can make enough money to make an apartment complex, that is. Yeah, she's just really tired. I think we just need to send her to bed. It would be cool if I were big enough to get preview copies. So I mean, I can actually, I think I can apply for the Creator Network from EA, which would potentially give me some preview stuff, but I'm not stressing. The rent is good passive income. It is, but it's only once a week. And in the meantime, it costs us a bunch of money. So we need to have enough money for the rent to be viable. Currently taking a break from Sims and waiting for the pack to be on sale. It is. I mean, a lot of the packs are on sale currently. What time tomorrow? 5 o'clock. Yeah, we're trying 5 to 8 this week. And we will... Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that fares for people. If there's no significant change in how good the time is... Like if people aren't vibing with the new time, we'll just go back to the old time. But I'll try it for the full week. We'll see how we do. You're working from 12 till 8. Oof. Are you at least enjoying it, Domins? You'll be there. Thank you, P1. But yeah, the rent is nice. It's nice to kind of have kept the rent in the family. It's a bit frustrating that I have ended up taking a new leaf, the baking shop, out of the family because I was trying to sort it for the gallery. And it just hasn't worked. So I don't really know how we're going to add that to the gallery. I think I'm going to have to make a new household. Cheat them some money. So move them somewhere cheap, cheat them some money, move them into the new leaf, sort a new leaf, and then move them out and delete the family. Which seems insane, but I think that's going to be my only way of getting around it. Which really feels like that should be a thing that Maxis address, but hey ho. I think quirks in a game this complicated are to be expected. Which is your newest expansion? The newest one. Allison. Don't know who that is. A cousin. The newest expansion is Business and Hobbies, and this house is built in the new world. Using stuff that is either in the base game or in that pack. We did, however, kind of run out of money, so... we are still in the process of making this house. Getting there slowly. And then pay back the cheated money. No, because I'll just delete the sim that we cheated the money on. Like, then I'm not cheating the money to play with the money. I'm cheating the money so that they can afford to move into the house. Because I need a sim to move into the house so that I can get rid of, like, the trash that's on the floor. Because you can't get rid of trash in build mode. So I need a sim to move in, get rid of all the trash, and then I can move them out and finish building the house. Yeah, weird quirks of Sims. What's my favorite expansion? Either the new one or For Rent. Yeah. I think the possibilities, like the number of things that we're going to be able to do with the new expansion are insane. Like, I'm really excited to try more like types of business and stuff. But being able to have multiple households on one lot is kind of nuts. Particularly for having big households is great. Put all your debt on one guy and kill them. Advanced economics. Exactly. Exactly. Wait. The task to level up... Oh, was the level up writing to, like, jump us ahead? Oops. I just realized, did we only make $63? Dollars? Simoleons. That's rough. We're also not going to complete this because we're too busy chatting. She's very focused. Stop chatting. Focus. Please. 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 Please be good at your job. Go to work. Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, now you can go to work. You'll see me and Arthur tomorrow. Great. See you tomorrow, P1. This pack has been the best for a while. Yeah, I mean, the number of things you can do with the business. Just in terms of, like, the number of jobs that you can make with the new expansion is kind of crazy. Is this couch from the new pack? It is indeed. Yep. The couch is from the new pack. That table's from the new pack. That chair, that table, these stairs, this wallpaper. Not these windows. This plant. This shelf thing. The bed, the plant, the dresser, the stool, the bookcase, these windows, this separator, this parasol. Yeah, lots of stuff from the new pack. The end table also. Yeah, this one here. I don't think this one is. I think this one is from the base game. But yeah, a lot of stuff from the new pack. But that was the point. Have they just fully stayed for like 24 hours now. Classic family. Want to come round for a visit. Massively overstay. Let me just pause that. Did you know that you can click the icons in her head that's grayed out? Click the icons in her head that's... and choose things to do at work. Click the icons in her head that's grayed out. What? I'm so confused. Because choosing to work hard will get you promoted faster, but increases chance of burnout. I am so confused. What do you mean click the icons in her head? Bottom left. So this at work thing. Work normally. Oh! No, I didn't realize that. How would you realize that? It's such a small thing. Thank you. Oops. That's kind of funny. Yeah, and we can't speed up time because our mum and sister have just decided to come around for a chill. So why did the speed up stop? Oh, because mum woke up. Great. Helpful. Thank you. Promotion. Nice. Elsie has been promoted to story researcher. She will now make an additional $8 per hour for a grand total of $29 per hour. She's also received a bonus. She now works 7 hours. It's a bit better than 3. Them some numbers that we need. Give yourself a pep talk. Sure. You go do that. What are our requirements? Reach writing skill 2 and write a column. Okie doke. We can handle that. It's handy though. It definitely seems so. You love all the little quirks of Sims, but some decrease your performance. Oh, interesting. I will have to be careful. Can you make a farm zoo and make them interact with animals and feed them and stuff? Yes. Yeah, like a petting zoo, right? You can make a petting zoo with the new pack. I don't see any reason why you couldn't. Yeah, you can make a petting zoo. You would have to have like one sim in the household, so you could have 7 animals. Oh, but can't you have like additional animals on top of pets for certain animals? And then you could effectively run it as like a cafe. No, you won't even need to have that. You can just have like the interact with animals thing. Yeah, I think you could make a petting zoo. Kerry Lou, sorry you missed this evening's live. You've been visiting your nan in hospital. Oh no, is she okay? Are you okay? Don't worry, stream's not important. You have a little farm in real life. Yeah, it'd be really cool to remake it in real life. You've been doing 100 baby challenge for 6 days already. It never seems to end. Yeah, I'm not really interested in doing any of those like specific challenge things. Did she just stop writing her column? Or did she finish writing a column but now needs to write another column? I'm confused. The green is so cute. Thank you. Oh look, there's Dad. The whole family has just come around for a visit. We tried to move away from them and now the whole family is here. Actually, that's not true. Elsie, Astrid, our youngest sister, isn't here. Not that I can remember her name. I feel bad. What's our youngest sister called? Like... Cleo? Or something? Chloe. Might have been Chloe. Cleo. It was Cleo. Elsie, Astrid, and Cleo. That was close enough. Chatting with everyone. Of course she is. What generation is your family at? 7? I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're on the 7th. Jessica followed. Thank you very much, Jessica. You're just hatching 72 chicken eggs in an incubator, as you do. They follow you wherever you go. They really do. You're hoping for at least 40 chicks to hatched. Do you know, like, do you have plans for the chicks? Wait, someone just dressed... It looked like she was in a like Santa outfit. Or was that just me? Did I have leftovers? I don't know. They appear to have vanished, if I did. And off they vanished. It's Christmas. Oh, so it is. So it is. We just fully... Oh, is that her? No, that wasn't her. But why are there lots of people in the same outfit? Also, this town is super cute. Really do need to explore. Yeah, it was like that outfit, but in red. Why are they all walking around in the same outfit? This town's a little bit culty. Just like, this town seems really cute, and then just like everybody walking around in the same outfit. I'm like, danger. Father Winter will give you a present at night. Yeah? Oh, the siren followed. Siren Prince, thank you very much. Christmas, just a week away. She looked like she wore the Mean Girls Jingle Bells outfit. Yeah? Yeah, it was kind of that vibe. Melanie followed. Thank you very much, Melanie. You were meant to finish at 7. No, I was meant to finish at 8, which admittedly was 10 minutes ago. I lost track of time. We will pause here for today. Yes, for those who weren't here at the end of last week, we're trying streaming an hour later. So instead of 4 till 7, we're trying 5 till 8. We're trying it this week. We're going to see how it lands. Yeah, it was a bit hit and miss whether people were going to prefer this time. The general consensus seemed to be yes. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to do that every day this week. And then I will reassess at the weekend whether we continue that next week or not. But for now, we'll be doing 5 till 8 rather than 4 till 7. So yes, it's just past 8 now. So starting 3 hours ago in whatever time zone you are in. Yep, so we will be continuing some Sims tomorrow. We'll be playing a little bit more of Elsie, hopefully advancing her in her critic career, hopefully doing the final touches on the house. If I'm feeling able... No, I was going to say if I'm feeling able to, I will try and get the other house on the gallery tonight. But I'm going to prioritize working on my game on Steam because I really want to try and... I've got a release date in mind for next month, and I really want to aim for that release date. But in order for me to get that release date, I need to submit a final build sufficiently far in advance, and I am running out of time for that. So I've got one more patch I need to do, one like small little checklist I need to get through. So I'm hoping if I get some bits of that done over the next couple of days, that I should be able to get that submitted this week, which then gives me a month-ish to rule out any final little bugs, which will be good. Thanks for a great build stream. You're welcome. Yeah, we may have to figure out some rules for doing the apartments, because I don't see us having enough money to build complexes with the way that we're earning money currently, but we'll judge that as it comes. Lisa followed, thank you. I need to prioritize my health. I do. I am in the process. I don't talk about much on stream, but I am in the process of basically reshuffling my whole life outside of stream to try and manage the stream as much as possible. So yeah, here's hoping that all sticks, but we will find out. But yeah, all I can say is thank you everyone very much for joining today. It's always nice to sit and play and chat with you all. And yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow for the same experience. Yeah, as always, I'll be around in the Discord if you want to come and chat. I think we should have a raid target today. I think we even have a simmer who isn't playing Sims. Okay, but we have a raid target for today. So for those of you who are watching on Twitch, you may already know her. We're going to raid the lovely Jazz Sims. But don't feel you have to join along. It's just a nice way of sharing the love. For everybody else, I hope you have a wonderful rest of evening, and hopefully I will see some of you again tomorrow. So again, if you're new, I'll be starting 3 hours ago from now in whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, until then, hope you have a great rest of evening, and I will see some of you tomorrow. Bye for now.